Alright everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my 1999 Chrysler Sebring 2.5 with 131,000 miles on it. I did a review on it not long ago, and I kind of give it a hard time. But you know, the more I drove this thing, and the more I kind of fixed some things, it's not really too bad of a car. So far I've been driving it 3 or 4 weeks and probably got, I don't know, close to 1,000 miles on it. It runs great. Body's in good shape and all that, so you saw the last review I did on it. Now, what we're going to do today, and I have not found any write-ups or anything on YouTube, can't even find much in the manual, the Chrysler manuals on this. What I need to do is take the sunroof out, and I'm hoping somehow we can slide it out from the top here, bolt it, unbolt it or something. I don't know, I couldn't find too much information on that. The reason we have to do that is I want to get this sunshade out, moonroof, whatever you want to call it. I need to get this out, and I know some vehicles you have to drop the entire headliner here out to even get into there to get that out. So this is what I need to do, and I'm not sure why that's in such horrible shape when the rest of the car that's in pretty good shape. It's the same material. It's probably because it slides back and forth all the time. Who knows? But what we're going to do is get this out of here somehow today, hopefully without breaking the sunroof, because I do not want to take all this out. I have not found anything on YouTube about this particular Chrysler vehicle, this little two-door coupe and all that. So maybe there's a few of you out there that have one of these vehicles that want to do this. So here's what I found out so far. So in order to get this out, the tools you'll need is something like this. You'll need a start bit. This is actually a security bit here. I need to buy some regular ones here, but this here will work for now. We'll need a T25, and this is what we're going to use on this, because I took a mirror, got up under here and looked around, and if I push this sunroof shield back out of the way, you can see some bolts under here. And let me get in here, and if I look right there, we got a bolt there. Sorry, the camera's not going to focus too well in here in the sun versus dark. We got a bolt down here, and there's one here. Now, in order to get to these bolts, you have to kind of lift the sunroof up here, hit the power button, flip it up. And we actually got a couple over here. Now, to save some time, I've taken them all out except this one right here. And what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and finish that bolt here. Now, I think it'll come out because it's loose now. And if I go back out here, it moves, but it's almost like there's still something catching it. See, it's like we're over on this side here, right there. I don't know if it's going to come out or not, but this is the first thing we're going to do. If we can get this out, maybe I can get this sun shield out of here. So let's go ahead and finish off the last one here. And by the way, what we need to do next here, I think I better do, is go ahead and pull this trim rest of the way off. I'm curious to see. Oh, stuff in my eyes already. Alright, put this off to the side. That's actually in pretty good shape. And if I push, okay, so we can actually see up under there, which is good. And loosen this up a little bit in case we need to get into something down here. It doesn't leak. On some of these sunroofs, you get a really bad problem with them leaking and something. What is this? There's that one, and let's see. Oh, that's just a guide. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this last bolt out. I'm hoping this will come out. Like I said, I haven't seen no write-ups or anything, so maybe this will help somebody out. I know there's a lot of Jaguar and other vehicles that have sunroof procedures, how to take them apart. All right, so there's that last bolt. All right, so still won't come out. Let's go outside and see what we got. It's what's catching it. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, maybe it does come out this way. All right, so let's see if we can do this with one hand. Let me go on the other side. We'll get it somehow without breaking it, hopefully. I mean, it can't be that involved. I mean, oh, okay, there we go. Oh, all right, we just got to lift all the way up on it. Let me go back on the other side. think it's ready to come out. If this comes out, this will be great. All right, grab it like this. Oh, golly, it's heavy. A bit heavier than I thought it was. Oh, there it is. All right, so that's how it comes out. One bolt there, one there. We got 3. And we got 3 on that side, and there's the sunshade we got to get out. And everything looks fairly clean for a 1999 vehicle. All right, let's go ahead and put this off on the side without breaking it. It's over here. And I did notice right here there's a place I want to have to try to fix before it gets worse. There's the back of it. Pretty simple setup. I really don't like sunroofs, but hey, what are you going to do? All right, so with the power where it's set right now, I'm going to leave that up. And let's see. Now, how do these come out? Well, there's the rest of the headliner shoved back up behind here. I'm hoping I can just clean this up a little bit and re-glue it, because if this is easy to take out, then I can take it out later and get some OEM stuff and spray on here. And oh, what a mess this is going to be. That must be the tray. All right, let's see how we can get this out of here. Let me get a screwdriver. All right, so I need to go ahead and get this back down, turn the power on. Key in it. No, where's my key? Oh no, there goes a black cat. Hope I don't have bad luck. See if I can turn it. Oh, by the way, I got the radio working, got the CD player working, even the tape deck in this thing works. But the thing I don't like about this, when you turn the lights or the parking lights on, watch what happens. Bye-bye. It's so hard to read. Now you can kind of read it at night. Now, me being a pilot, red is what they want. You know, in aviation, so it can make your eyes really adjustable, but to be able to look outside at night. So maybe that's what they were doing with this. I don't know. All right, so we go. Well, that's back as far as it'll go, I think. No? Yes, it is. Oh, God, back in my eyes again. Where'd my keys go? All right, let's do this again. Turn the key on. See if we can flip. No. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. All right, there it's down. And this thing beeps. So you leave the key in it. Any lights on, it just beeps away. All right, so that's down. Now I gotta get this back up like this. All right. Oh, okay. So it looks like right here, are these movable? Oh, okay. So there's that one. Hopefully this. Well, I'll be daggone. Look at that. I'll be daggone. And of course, it's going to start raining. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll put the sunroof back on. How about that? I had no idea this thing would come out like that. I was so worried and so sure that I had to take off this whole sunroof. All right, so there's that one. Let's get this one out. Oh, well, at least they made this easy. All right, worried for nothing. And there is that. Wow, boy, if I only had some material, I could put this back in no time. So at least I know now how to do this later. And everything else here looks okay. And I'm going to take a vacuum cleaner and clean all this out. And there's where 1 bolt, 1, 2, and 3 go. Now my Explorer, well, it wasn't Explorer, it was the Expedition. It had a leakage problem. This sunroof doesn't have the seal that goes on the inside here. The Ford did, but it has a pretty decent seal on this one here. It doesn't leak, and the water runs down in these trays and goes down to these little tubes and all that. So if you ever have leaking problems on the inside, you might want to check that out. And also, these seals here, they have to be in good shape because they do flex when they shut the vehicle. When you shut the sunroof up, you see my fingernail there. If I push on that, see how that flexes? It's sealed there. That helps to keep the water out. All right, so good news. All right, I can't believe I got this out. So I know some of you guys are like, boy, he gets excited over nothing, But there's the one that was in my eyes all the time. And I had some material, and I think I threw what little material I had away because I didn't think I'd ever need it. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we all make mistakes, right? All right, so let me put this up here for now. All right, so there we go. That's all nice and clean. Don't have to worry about that no more. And as far as I can see back up under there, I don't see no issues. Surprisingly, how good a shape this thing is, being a Northeast vehicle. The body, I had a few places on the bottom here that I had to fix behind the plastic there. We welded some little panels in back there, but other than that, I mean, you can't see it because you got this plastic that covers it up, but top of the vehicle's in good shape. That's the only reason I'm doing this, because it's in pretty good shape. So now we have to figure out what we want to do with this stuff here. I did get this one off, but there's no screw on the back of that. They just glued it in there, so I'm probably just going to pop this off and check that there out. I think what I'll do is, since I know how to put the sunroof in, I'm just going to put the sunroof back in for now, leave this out, clean all this up, and go online and see if I can order something or find something, because I've got plenty of glue. It's not going to take much material here to put this back together. I can't reuse this stuff. It's beyond usable. So that's where we stand with that. All right, the good news here is I didn't break that. And it turns out that they have these little clips here that you got to pry out right here. And I bet that's how all the Chryslers are. And there's a number there, so, and I didn't break it. How about that? So there we go. Now we're off to find some material. I know Walmart used to sell fabric stuff, but they don't in my area no more. I'd just use a piece of cloth and put on here pretty close to the collar. All right, so we'll come back here a little bit later and figure out the fix. Hey, let me know where you're watching from right now. All right, guys, it's been a couple of days, and the fastest I can get any headliner material is about a week, and I'm impatient. So here's what I did, and some of you are going to be like, what in the hillbilly hell did you just do? All right, so here's the final product. It's going to be red. Well, kind of red, to match the car a little bit. It actually turned out pretty good. You know, it is what it is. You know, I can change the material later, now that I know how to get this out. And you can see on the back of it here, it's nice and dry. I put a piece of tape here because this piece slides up over this, and it just gives it less resistance there, which will make it work a lot better. So that's pretty much how I did it. And when I go to put this back in, I'm probably going to have to pull the sunroof back out because I'm not sure where those hooks actually go. I probably could drop this in with the sunroof all the way back, but then there's a chance when I go to pull it forward, if these clips aren't in the right place, it could break something. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to pull the sunroof back out. But you know, overall, I don't think it looks that bad. So we'll stick it back in there. I know some of you are cringing, but hey, you know what? Didn't cost me a penny, and here's what I used. It's not exactly a headliner material. It's something, it's like a little, I don't know, 100% polyester, little cloth piece here. I don't know, this is like a throw warmer or something. I don't know what it is, but the material is the same color on both sides. It's not real thick, not real thin, and it tucked to the backing of this really well. I have plenty of headliner glue. Picked some of that up at a yard sale for 50 cents, so you never know what you can find at a yard sale. It's pretty cheap. So I guess we'll go ahead and put it in. Nice and clean, and let's go ahead and finish up. All right, everyone, we got that in, and kind of sits in there like that, and you can take your screwdriver and pop these little hooks back right here and slide them into the track. Then you put this one here in next, and you can see it now moves. When this one goes back, it grabs this here eventually, but when this comes forward, it'll eventually grab it and pull it forward like that. So that is that. So if you live in Florida, you're probably really interested in this video if you have a sunroof and a Sebring or a Chrysler product. I think the heat is probably what gets those headliners to drop in there. But there's that. And on the inside here, look up at it. Not too bad. Got a little bit of a gap right there, but that'll come down. Well, actually, if you look straight up at it, it's pretty much gone. And this piece here, they didn't quite make it wide enough, I don't think. But once the sunroof goes on, it'll be darker. You won't be able to see any of that. But other than that, looks pretty good for an old car, you know. At least I don't have that stuff flying down my eyes anymore. So, gotta get the sunroof on. Alright, now real quick before we put the sunroof on, I will show you this. These little hooks right here, little rod, and you got a little place right here. And here, this is the reason I took the sunroof off first, because I didn't want to take a chance of breaking this. When you slide this back, I'm going to push this back like this. You watch that, listen to it clip. See how it catches that? And now that's locked, and when this sunroof comes back and forth, it will move this and pull this whole unit forward. That's why I took the sunroof off, so you can actually see that. So everything's in just like it should be. So let's go ahead and get the sunroof on and wrap this video up. Alright everyone, so in conclusion here, we're finished. Make sure you get the bolts adjusted right so the sunroof, when it comes up, it's nice and flush. I dug out a little bit of rust right here. I'm going to have to seal that up. There's a little bit of a gap there. And on the inside now, when you look at it, what a difference. I know it's red, but hey, who cares? It was a free fix, and now when I hit the button, it goes all the way back like it should, and when I hit the button and go forward, we'll stop it right there. You can adjust these a little bit. I don't know if you can see that right there, but you can push up and down on this sunroof before you tighten these all the way down to adjust that, so it'll go nice and flush and square in the top. And ta-da! Just like it should be. How about that? Alright, well, maybe it wasn't such a bad fix after all. What do you think? Give me your opinion in the comment section below. Alright everyone, so that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and until my next video, guys, I will see you later.